It's Friday before a 3-day weekend. Hails to the yeah, but more importantly, we are live because Grossi Posse Packer Nation. Welcome to an episode of Packcast, a podcast where you're done to be a Packers fan, but it sure does help. What's going on? No sound. What? What? What you talking about, Willis? No, it's the same person. You be lying. You be lying. What's going on, you beautiful sons of guns? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Oh, yes, I'm your host, Tom Grossi, and here we go. Here we go. Mic muted. I can see it. I can see it. How we doing on a Friday, baby? Oh, yes, it's been a week. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. So, yep. Oh, yeah. Ready for Sunday? Oh, Panther Nation. Oh, yes. Like a newborn coming out of the canal and seeing the world in all of its splendor and wonder. Yes, I am ready for this game. Yeah, I feel like this is a big game. I'm not saying it's a must win, but it's definitely a should win and kind of have to win a little bit. A little bit. Are they going to beat the Panthers? I don't know. It's going to be, they should, but it all is going to come down to stopping Christian McCaffrey. That's what it's going to come down to. So we'll see. Will I stream the Vikings and Cowboys? You damn right I'm going to. Absolutely. Will I be surprised if the Panthers win this week? No, the Panthers are a good football team. I would not be surprised at all. So, we'll see. Acquire OBJ. No, thank you. And plus, the trade deadline's over. So, when is Freddie Kitchens going to get fired? I assume it's going to be by the end of the season. But watch them do just enough that they're just able to sneak in, like, and get like a respectable record. And, they'll wind up keeping him. But at that, I feel like you can at this point. So, Emily, how's it going? Packers need to beat the Panthers. I'm a Saints fan, and they need to lose. Truth. We'll do it for the Saints fans. Should we sign AB? No. Steelers Super Bowl? No. Should the Packers sign Dez? No. Chicago or the Lions? No. The Lions. Favorite NBA team? Don't watch the NBA. I do not. Sorry. Very good. Have a good weekend. You too. Do I like the Jaguars? They're fine. Should the Jets fire Adam Gase? I mean, I never understood when they hired him. But, I don't know. Should Tom Grossi get 1 million subs? Your answer? Maybe. Milkman, what's going on? How we doing? Packs defense or Cowboys in fantasy? Ooh, that's a tough one. I feel like maybe Cowboys for safety. Maybe. Do I think McCaffrey will have over 300 all-purpose yards against the Falcons? Yeah. The Falcons are literally terrible. Their defense is an abomination to the Holy Ghost. So, yeah, it's bad. So, we'll see. Why do I hate the Vikings so much? Because they exist. Dynasty Ninja with a $2 donation. Which team has the most false hope so far? Ooh, great question. I feel like it was the Chargers. And then last night happened, and yeah, the Raiders just said no. But false hope, I feel like another team you're looking at is the Rams. I feel like the Rams are going to crumble. Can I grow a mustache like Minshew? No, you don't want to see it. It's ugly. It's bad. It's just bad. Bad. Who would I hate more, the Bears or the Vikings? Probably the Vikings, because they were better for longer and they were more of a rivalry. So, sorry. That's basically a double insult. How far do I think the Packers will go in the playoffs? I don't know yet. I don't know. We need to see if last week was a one-off first, and then we could take a gander. Where did you get the Packcast Lego? What? I don't have a Lego. But What? Proud Patriot USA with a $5 donation. Hello again, Tom. What's going on, buddy? So thoughts on the league all around now that the halfway point is passed? Wildcard predictions such Pats versus Ravens for AFC. Thinking about it, oh man. I feel like we'll do like a playoff episode of like making those predictions, but I think right now where I'm sitting is that for the AFC, you got obviously the Ravens, you got the Chiefs, and you got the Patriots. And you probably throw the Texans in there being the top 4 teams. Maybe the Colts grabbing a wild card spot. And I don't really know who I don't even know what other team would grab. Maybe the Bills, maybe, and that's a big maybe. But maybe the Raiders will sneak in. But you got those top 4 teams. I think you'll see the Ravens and Patriots, or I think the Chiefs too. The Chiefs are winning, they beat the Vikings without Patrick Mahomes. They have a pretty deep, solid team. So I think they'll be fine with that. And then the NFC is just a total crapshoot, man. The Saints are like the only guarantee I see like right now winning their division. The NFC North, it could go to the Packers or the Vikings. You have the NFC East, which is Cowboys or Eagles, but it'd probably be the Cowboys. And then the NFC West, you basically have a race to the top. So we'll see. We shall see. But yeah, that's where I'm thinking right now. So logo. I had someone make it, so I paid them money to do it. Do I think the Bears' record's going to be at the end? I wouldn't be surprised if they have a losing record. Maybe. What are they at now? Let's see. Bears schedule. Let's see what they got. Lions, I think they'll be a tough game. They could win, but they'll probably lose. Rams, I think they'll lose. They'll beat the Giants. Lions, they might lose again. Cowboys, they might lose again. Packers, they might lose. Oh, yeah, maybe they win like 2 more games at this point? Oh, God. Yeah, that's brutal. So let's just be like optimistic and say they win a couple more games. What are they at now? 3-5? Oh, God. Could they be 5-11? What a freaking drop-off that would be. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, and yikes. Dream Super Bowl without the Packers? I think Saints Chiefs or Saints Ravens or Saints Patriots would be a really good Super Bowl. So we'll see. We shall see. How do you think Quandre Diggs and Josh Gordon will do against the 49ers Monday night? By the way, go Hawks. Yeah, I mean, I feel like they're going to have to do pretty darn well. I don't know how many looks Josh Gordon is going to get. But yeah, that should be a hell of a game. I'm actually contemplating streaming that one. Yeah, avocado all day, every day. All day, every day. Every day. Can we play Kahoot? Maybe. Thoughts on the Moncrief sighting? It's meh. I don't think it's really going to make that much of a difference on the team, to be completely honest. Why do I like the Packers? Because they're the best team in the history of ever. Ever. Rams or Steelers? Rams. The Vikings schedule? What do they got left? Let's see what they got. Vikings schedule. All right, they got Cowboys, which will be a tough game. That'll be a tough game for them. So let's just say they lose that one. They could beat the Broncos. I think they'll lose to the Seahawks, especially since it's in Seattle. Lions, they should be able to win. Chargers could go either way. Packers, and then they'll beat the Bears. So I could see them winning 1, 2, 3, about 4 more games. So they'll be in the thick of it, I think, for the playoffs. So we'll see. We will definitely see. All right, who can the Packers sign at this point? I don't think they're signing anybody else. I don't think they're signing anyone else at all. So we'll see. Toughest division in the NFL right now, NFC West, NFC North. NFC North is still solid, I think, but will the Packers be able to stop McCaffrey Sunday? That's the question. That's the $1 million question right now, because the guy has been unstoppable. And the thing is, if you commit to stopping the run, Kyle Allen can sling the ball around, so that could be problematic. But it's going to be a really good test for the Packers. The best case scenario, obviously, is we come away with a big win and then go off into the bye, because then we got a big game coming out of it too. But as I was talking with the Panthers fan, this game may have huge implications when it comes to playoff seeding. If the Packers are unable to win their division and they're fighting more for a wild card spot, this could be real big. So we'll see. We will see. So, all right. Aaron Rodgers have a shot at MVP? I don't think so, unless he really starts going off every single week from here on out. I think McCaffrey, Wilson, even Lamar Jackson, these guys are kind of like playing at another level right now. So, not against, nothing against Aaron Rodgers, of course, but like McCaffrey, I think right now he's there. Do I think the Bears are going to bench Trubisky? If he continues to do very poorly, and again, his offensive line's not doing him any favors, but I could see that happening. I definitely could see that happening. How can you donate through YouTube? There's a little $sign at the bottom. There you go. Let's go back to 2014 Packers and Seahawks in playoffs. Sorry, Tom. Oh, God. Like, while I would love redemption for that, I don't think my heart would be able to handle that, unfortunately. Playoffs is very likely for the Packers. What about the first round bye? That's going to be tough. I think in order for us to do that, we're going to have to win out. Because obviously you have the Saints, who I think are going to get the number 1 seed, and then the 49ers are killing it. So if we're able to beat the 49ers and win out the rest of the season, then, we also need the 49ers to start dropping a couple games. But, I mean, if you look at the 49ers schedule, let's see what they got. I know they play like the Cardinals again pretty soon. So the 49ers obviously have the Seahawks, which they could totally drop. Cardinals, they should win. Then there's the Packers. Then there's the Ravens. And there's the Saints. Okay, and then they play the Seahawks again. All right, so yeah, they could definitely drop some. Absolutely, they could definitely drop some. So, yeah, it's possible we get a first-round bye. But again, like, the Packers this year have been, you just don't know what this team's identity is. You're like, oh, we have an amazing defense. Oh, maybe we don't have an amazing defense. Oh, our offense is clicking. Oh, our offense can't do anything. Like, that needs to get ironed out, or we're in big trouble. Jesse, the $4.99 donation. Do we have a defense? Do we make playoffs with how our defense is currently playing? What has to happen for our defense to be better? Those are all great questions. So, do we still have a defense? God. I feel like the stats that are coming out are not good. We're letting up like a ridiculous amount of yards right now, which is problematic. But we're also like we're staying within games and we're not allowing them to score TDs like all the time. Even like with the Chargers game, like we were holding them to field goals for a bit. So if we still have a defense, I think it's a matter of we just need to clean it up. And at the same time, our offense can't go 3 and out in putting the defense on the field constantly. So I think this week in the 49ers game will go a long way to answer that question if we still have a defense. And I think it's just a matter of, like, our guys need to play better. Obviously you have, like, guys like Campbell coming back and we have some guys that hopefully will make a difference when they come back from injury, but it's going to be tough. It's definitely going to be tough. AJ Green? No. Do I think the Raiders won the trade? The Mac trade? I think ultimately for their team, they did. Because it allowed them to fill a whole bunch of holes. So, we'll see. Love how we play in the snow instead of practicing. Yeah, absolutely. I love the whole idea of practicing in the snow. I'll take it. I will take it. So, I'm good with it. Do you think the Bears will pick up Mariota? I don't know. I don't think... Someone will pick up Mariota eventually, but I think it's... He needs, like, to... I don't even know what the hell's wrong. I mean, like, his offensive line isn't great, but he's got issues. Like, and he's not going to be the savior for any team, so we'll see. Can I make a pick'em league like Sports Fury? I mean, I could, maybe next year. So, we'll see. We'll see. Mariota is a really weird case. He really, really is. How do you think the Vikings will do? They have definitely a shot at the playoffs, so we'll see. We will see. Who wins MVP right now? It's McCaffrey for me. What do you think about Kamara coming back against the Falcons? Yeah, is he definitely supposed to come back? If he is, then I feel like he's going to go off because it's the Falcons' defense. They're literally garbage. So, yeah, it's not good. It's not good. So, we'll see. The Jets see ghosts? Yeah. Maybe those ghosts can help him play on offense and defense. We'll see. Julie, thank you for the $10 donation. Glad you like the shirt. Yes, thank you, Julie. Keep the content up. Always entertaining. Enjoying doing this full time. Yeah, no, I definitely am. It's exhausting. I got a little leave replacement too, which I'm enjoying as well. Teaching something a little bit different. So yeah, it's definitely good. I'm thoroughly enjoying it, and we're putting out as much content as possible. And I'm looking to upgrade a whole bunch of equipment for Black Friday. So I'm hoping to get, we're definitely going to get new lights in here to clean that up a little bit. I do want to get a better webcam, so this quality is a little bit better. Want to get a new camera. Going to get a new soundboard as well. So yeah, any money that I've made, I'm going to go broke real quick. But, it's just investing it all back into the channel. But yes, thank you very much for the shirt. I greatly appreciate it. Cameron? Hopefully we can stop the run game and get first downs. Yeah, Salty Jack, that's what it's all going to be about, my friend. Will LSU beat Alabama? No idea. Don't watch college football, but whatever your heart desires. Whatever they desire. San Francisco is overhyped. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. I think Monday night is going to be a great game between the Seahawks and the 49ers. That'll be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Josh says, Tom, have you been surprised by the Falcons' poor performance this season? Yes. Yes. And I was talking about this with the Panthers fan, too, which, by the way, there'll be clips up later today. Yeah, I mean, they have the talent, and they invested heavily in that defense, too, and it just has not gotten better. They have a defensive-minded coach, and so, yeah, I don't know the defense, and I know they tried to, ship off Beasley, and no one wanted him, which is just a big yikes. And then the offense is just, at times they look like they're competent, but they can't put together a full game, so that's tough. Am I going to stream Monday Night Football? Maybe. I'm definitely going to stream the Packers game, obviously. I'm going to stream, and we're going to get Papa Grossi over here for the Cowboys-Vikings game, those terrible teams that haunt my nightmares. And then we're going to get, and then maybe we'll do Monday night. We'll see. We'll see. Johnny, what's going on, bud? Good to see you. Who's more likely to make the Super Bowl, Packers or Ravens? Ooh, that's a good question. Both have shown that they can be inconsistent, right? The Packers getting blown out by the Chargers, the Ravens getting blown out by the Browns. I don't know. Ask me that in a couple weeks, I'll have a better answer for you. Dalvin Cook, great running back. Great running back. Definitely. Invested a second chair to avoid being demoted to the ball. No, but I feel like that's your punishment. If you don't win predictions, you get banished to the medicine ball. I mean, we have, kitchen, dining room chairs upstairs, but we don't want to bring them down. So, Beaverman, what's going on? Stream Bears-Lions game? No, I can only stream so many. Thoughts on Chargers not using their timeouts? Yeah, it's going to come back and bite them now, obviously, but Phillip Rivers, man. How come he couldn't play his crappy against us? I was watching it, and I was like, how come you can't throw, 3 interceptions against the Packers? It was just bad. It was just bad. Aaron Jones, 200 yards rushing Sunday. I mean, again, they have a good pass rush. Their secondary is susceptible. But, yeah, I feel like you definitely can. Their run defense it can definitely be taken advantage of. So, yeah, well, I don't know if they're going to be able to, but they're going to have to get Aaron Jones going. Because, again, he was a huge reason why we won all those games without Devontae. So, we'll see. Oof, what's going on? What's going on? So we'll see. Who do the Packers play? They're playing the Panthers. Dalvin Cook or Zeke? Zeke just because he's more proven, but Cook could take it eventually. So Daniel Jones or Aaron Rodgers? That's not even a question. Lamar Jackson's the future for the Ravens. Yeah, I would think so. I would hope so. Dak or Lamar Jackson. Mustafa, what's going on? Tom, do you think we're freaking fracked against the 49ers? Ask me after Sunday, because again, the performance that we put up against the Panthers, even though the 49ers blew out the Panthers, I still don't know if we're good. We have to see. We have to see how they play. Again, there's just been so much inconsistency in the NFL, not just with the Packers, with everybody this year. So, hey, Tom, I don't want to take another toaster bath. You and me too, bud. You and me too. So, yeah, it's going to be rough. It's going to be rough. McCaffrey over Dalvin, definitely. Do I think the Cowboys make the playoffs? Yeah, because they're probably going to win their division. So, we'll see. Are we freaking fracked against the Panthers? No, not necessarily. It's going to be a tough game. But, us playing at home, hopefully we hopefully we're able to pick up the W. Gunter over a trash bag. Definitely a trash bag, definitely. Because that has use and can hold together stuff. Do you think the Steelers have a chance of making the playoffs at a 6 seed? I mean, it's possible, but I mean, I wouldn't hold your breath for it. I really wouldn't. So, birthday dinner was great, actually. Really, really good. Really, really good. Ever been to a Packers game? Yes, many times. LaFleur's grade thus far? The guy's been doing great. I could not be happier with Matt LaFleur. He's made rookie mistakes, obviously. Some poor challenging in the beginning of the year. Some bad play calling at a couple spots during the game. But the energy that he's brought to this team, and look, just compare him to all the other year one coaches right now, and he is blowing them out of the water. So, you gotta go with them. Will Jade have her own show if she wins predictions this season? Jade doesn't want to do her own show. I have to drag her down here to do predictions, so I wouldn't hold my breath for it. Should I drop Bears D for Steelers or Bills? Also, who should I start, Ryan or Cousins? God, that's tough. I wouldn't be surprised if the Falcons put up a bunch of points because it's a divisional game, so I'd be okay with starting Ryan. And I don't know if you drop Bears D. Maybe not this week. Do I know if Blake Martinez is still wearing the hand club? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he is yet. We'll see. I'm from New York. Penguin Jones is raiding by himself. Good job, buddy. Who's the dark horse in the conference? You have the 49ers. You have the Seahawks. You got the Packers, you got the Vikings, you got the Saints, and then there's, like, the Cowboys. Out of all those teams, I mean, the Seahawks defense is so inconsistent, which scares me. But again, like, they're a team that they're just scary because Russell Wilson will just throw 5 touchdowns if he needs to. So I feel like the answer has to be, like, the Seahawks. But then again, you never know with, like, the Eagles. The Eagles are, like, scary too. Like, sometimes they show up. Not against, like the Cowboys, but they show up. Joe Buck, whatever. He's fine. I just wish he had more enthusiasm. So we'll see. There's talks of letting Martinez walk after the season. What say you? Yeah. I mean, like, he's obviously, like, the leading tackler, like, on our team for the majority of things, and he's usually around the ball, but he misses a lot of tackles as well, and he is not good in coverage. I feel like if you're able to utilize him and, like, sign him to a short-term cheap contract, sure. I don't know if he would take that. But, like, in the draft, we have to address linebacker. We most definitely need to do that. We're in big, big trouble. So we should see. PK with $4.99 donation. Why don't you put your money where your mouth is and come to Minnesota for Vikings Packers? You can drink Grey Tuck vodka and watch Cook, Diggs, and Thielen get the W. I mean, what? Thank you for the donation. Pass on going to Minnesota for the game because I'm going to stream in the comfort of my own home instead. But that should be a fun game. I'm looking forward to getting our first win in that stadium. So we'll see. We shall see. Cowboys and Vikings. Yep, we'll be streaming that on Sunday. Des Bryant wants to play for the Packers, and I want $1 million. Both can't get what we want. Do I watch anything other than the NFL? Like TV shows? Yes. Sports? Not really. So, we'll see. All right. I'm okay if we lose to the Panthers because I'm a North Carolina boy, but if we lose, no losing. Will Jets make the playoffs in this decade? Sure. The rest of the NFC implodes. Should I start Devontae Freeman? No. Mahomes or Breeze in my fantasy? Is Mahomes definitely playing this week? I would think Breeze is going to put up ridiculous amounts of points, so I would say him. MVP contenders in particular order? You mean in no particular order? Again, it's McCaffrey. I think Wilson's in that conversation. Lamar Jackson's hanging around there. Yeah, those are like my top 3 right now. So, we'll see. Let's see. Jameis or Trubisky? Ugh, neither. I don't want either of them. Will Cowboys versus Eagles Week 16 decide the NFC East? Very well could. It definitely very well could. So, we'll see. Wouldn't a Super Bowl 1 rematch be poetic? It would. After 100 years, that'd be awesome. That would definitely be awesome. So, start Galladay. I feel like he's a must start at this point. I know even though he's going against the Bears. So, I feel like just like the amount of points that he's been putting up has just been disgustingly good. So, I don't watch college football, so whatever team you like, get ahead. What are your thoughts of an 18-game season and 40-team league? I'm not really for it. I love football, and I always want more football. But I feel like they're going to have to overhaul so much, and like the contracts would have to be even more ridiculous because of like player safety. There'd be more injuries and stuff. So, do I like Indian food? Yes, it's delicious. Delicious. Atomic Avocado, top donator. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Watson, Jackson, or Wilson? Wilson. Let's see. What was your reaction to the dropped onside kick in the NFC Championship game? It was bad. It was real. I was at a bar, and it was just really, really, really bad. I still don't watch college football. Start Tyler Lockett? I would. Let's see. What game will decide the NFC North? I think the Week 16 one against the Vikings. I did see the Chargers game, my friend. No good. Rivers looked terrible. It wasn't good. I know he had some pressure on him, but it was not good. Not good at all. Yeah. My apologies. Who's the MVP for Packers, Jones or Rodgers? Ooh, that's a good question. Rodgers has been playing well. Jones, I feel like, has gotten us through a lot too, though. Right now, by like a hair, I would say Aaron Jones. Yes, I still like Indian food, yes. Chris, yes, and I appreciate that $1, my friend. I definitely do. Hunter Henry slipped. I know, I saw that. I know. He looks like he's starting to be a force, too, on that team. You know, he's coming back from injury, and he's looking good. You think Mitch Trubisky's awful playing this year has a lot to do with Nagy? Personally, I think the coach-player relationship in Chicago is awful, and that never ends well. Yeah, I think, like I said in that video, I think it's Nagy, it's the offensive line, it's the terrible play calling, it's the lack of establishing the run. It's a lot of things. So, we'll see. We will see. Do I have a 12-pack of beer? No, I got a good old fiver in there, though. I'll have to pick some up before Sunday. Thoughts on MVS? I've been disappointed with him and Allison this year. So, I've been disappointed with both of them. Ryan Fitzpatrick for MVP, just for the beard alone. Start Ronald Jones. I mean, it's a risky start just because he's been pretty inconsistent, right? I mean, I don't think he's been a guy who's been putting up, like, ridiculously good numbers. But let's see what he's been doing. Let's see his stats. I mean, he had a touchdown last week. Yeah, but then 35 yards, 10 yards. I don't even know. Unless you really, really have to. I don't know if I start him. I don't know if you do. Why is CMC over Wilson in MVP? I just think it's more consistent. Like, I remember, like, Russell Wilson had, like, a down game against the, I think it was the Ravens. And McCaffrey just seems like, when he has his down games, he's still scoring, like, 2 touchdowns. It's ridiculous. So, Ty Summers, I didn't expect a whole lot from him. So, you know, I'm willing to wait on him, obviously. You know, what was he, a 6th-round pick? We're good. Every now and then I watch Gridiron. Am I streaming 49ers and Seahawks? I'm going to try. Do I play video games? Not as much as I would like to, unfortunately. I'm making an art piece based on Melvin Gordon jumping over that Packer. I'm sorry. Respectable. What's my fantasy team like? Oof. It's a big oof this year. We're like all doing poorly in all but like one league. I did watch Brett Favre growing up and it was great. XFL, if they're going to get some of the market share, this is the year to do it. Is Devontae rusty? I don't know if he's rusty, but I think they targeted him too much last week. So, start Nathan Peterman, the GOAT. The GOAT. I said start DJ Moore. Yeah, I think he's a safe start. He's in my studs and duds, so we'll see. Seahawks or Packers? If we're ignoring this past Sunday, Packers. PK with $4.99. I want a Vikings-Patriots Super Bowl. Vikings win a ring finally. Vikings win a ring finally, and no Super Bowl BS stops, and everyone roots for the Vikings because everyone hates the Pats. That literally would be like the dream for you, because me sitting here, I'm going to be like, oh man, who do I cheer for? The Patriots, who I don't like, or the Vikings? Oh man, it would still be the Patriots. That's fine. Run them down. That's fine. Cheesehead TV or Sports Fury? Ooh. Ooh. Oh man. It depends. Just who do I like more? Or who has the better content? I don't know. I mean, I will always be grateful to Aaron Nagler because before, Cheesehead TV started coming back and doing YouTube stuff, he would shout me out with, Packers news and stuff all the time. And I didn't even know that he did it for a long, long time. And so, I will always appreciate that. And obviously, they have great Packers content. Packers Transplants is absolutely phenomenal. So I think their regular day-to-day stuff is great. And Sports Fury doesn't really do a lot of day-to-day stuff. Their streamings are wonderful, and they're a nice way to spend some hours with watching a game. So we shall see. All right. Rivers or Mahomes? Mahomes. Yeah, that's Mahomes. Yeah. You have to be a division winner to get the 3 or 4 seed. Yep, truth. Nagler or Banky? I just had a relationship with Nagler longer, so Nagler. But Banky's a beautiful man, and I want his decanter. I still do. Do I think Nick Foles can gather some pixie dust and bring the Jags to the playoffs? Anything is possible. I don't think that is, but you never know. You never know. Rivers or Eli Manning? Eli Manning more clutch, but Rivers more consistent. Dropped Hollywood Brown for Larry Fitzgerald. I don't think that's terrible. Fitzgerald's literally the most targeted guy over in Arizona. So, let's see. Who's more at fault, Nagy or Mitch? That's a great question. I think it comes down to, okay, if Mitch Trubisky's not a good quarterback, and you know that, you need to put him in situations where he's going to be able to excel. And I don't think that's being done. So right now, throw that in also with the lack of dedication to the run. Right now, I'm putting a little bit more of it on Matt Nagy. So, what should we use our first round pick on? I would say probably inside linebacker if we could get a good one, or if it's near the end, hopefully it's number 32, wide receiver. GameBoy360499, today is my birthday. I'm going to give it back to you. Game Boy, a very happy birthday to you, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Scale of 1 to 10, we win if it's snowing and wind chills below 30. 100. Who wins the fight, KSI or Logan Paul? Myself, because I won't be watching. PK with $1.99. Irv Smith Jr. is going off against Dallas Skull. Maybe. Maybe he will. Maybe he will. But you still got Kyle Rudolph for years and years and years and years and years. So, MC or Russell for MVP? Right now, I'm going with MC. Because MC, while Russell Wilson, has had, a decent running game, with Carson and stuff, he's had some help. Literally, the reason why the Panthers have been winning is because of Christian McCaffrey. So, I feel like he is the most valuable player. Dark horse, I think, is the Seahawks right now. We were talking about that before. Brady or Breeze to retire first? I think Brady, but don't quote me on that. Would you say it's Brady's last season? Maybe if he wins the Super Bowl. If he wins the Super Bowl, I think so. Kashi, almost happy birthday a lot of months in advance. Thoughts on Lamar Jackson this year? Been playing well, and I obviously haven't been able to watch a ton of full Ravens games, but what he's able to do in the pocket and his movement, man, is just crazy good. Just crazy good. It's disgusting. All right. Well, Ibrahim Campbell stabilized the middle of the field on defense. God, I hope so. He's shown a lot of potential and talent, so I'm really, really hoping. We'll see. Will Stafford carry the Lions to at least second place in the NFC North? I don't think so. Mike Vick or Lamar Jackson? Lamar Jackson, because as far as I know, he doesn't kill dogs. Nope, we'll never get over it. But he was great to play in, was it Madden 2004? He was so broken. So broken. Do you think our run defense would be better if we didn't cut Mike Daniels? No. No, I don't think so. SmackDown or Raw? Last week's SmackDown. But overall, none are great right now. Dak Prescott or Jameis Winston? Dak. Which quarterback would you start in a franchise with right now? I feel like you have to go with Mahomes or Jackson. If I can't pick Aaron Rodgers, of course. So, yep, they got flex from 1 to 4:30. Yeah, it'll be a good game. It'll definitely be a good game. Baseball or basketball? Ooh, I don't watch either of them. To go to a game, I guess baseball. I guess. You get a good amount of time to drink alcohol. Goff or Stafford? I like Stafford. Do I believe in the Madden curse? No. Tom Brady or Russell Wilson for MVP? Definitely Russell Wilson. Definitely Russell Wilson. That's not even a question. All right. They brought Mike Vick back in Madden 20. Did they really? Ugh. Blech. Live stream SmackDown? No, not live stream. This is like my first night off in a while. Soccer, baseball, soccer. Love playing soccer, and I watch the World Cup all the time. So, do we need one of the top 2 seeds? It'd be nice, but 49ers need to drop some games, and we need to beat the 49ers. If we don't beat the 49ers, I don't think we get the 2 seed. So, we'll see. Release Geronimo. He needs to step up. If not, then I could see his time being limited. So, we'll see. Will I pay attention to the XFL? Yeah, I'll keep an eye on it. Definitely. Definitely will keep an eye on it. So, Monday Night Football or Thursday Night Football? I like Thursday Night Football because it means I'm close to the weekend. Worst move in last 5 years in this offseason? This offseason, I think there weren't really moves that we did where were like bad. Obviously, like Clay Matthews going and Randall Cobb hurt, but I think that was the right thing to do. Worst move in the last 5 years? Hold on. When did we get him? I gotta check my dates on this. Is it in the last 5 years? When was he drafted? It's just outside. I was saying drafting Dayton Jones. That was pretty bad. But I guess just like draft-wise, just busting on some corners was bad. Obviously, we hit with Jair, though. But Randall and Rollins didn't work out. Kevin, thank you for the $4.99. If Brady retires and Dak has still yet to sign a new deal, do you see Dak to the Patriots? I don't think so. I don't think the Cowboys are going to let him walk. I could be wrong, but we'll see. Yeah, I am going to be streaming the Vikings game. So, did Epstein kill himself? You know he didn't. Jair is life. He is. Did I play any instrument? I played the clarinet and I played the saxophone. And I learned how to play guitar for like one song. And I could play like that Iron Man riff. And then I didn't anymore. So, Christopher, thank you for the 14 donation in ZAR, which I don't know the conversion rate, but thank you. Appreciate it. Played the trombone. There you go. Tom, live stream the game and take a shot every time the defense gives up a 10-yard pass in the middle of the field. So you want me to die? Okay. Good to know. Play trombone right now? Nice. I think the Cowboys will win it. I think they'll win the NFC East. Do I think the Bengals go 0-16? No, I think when AJ Green gets back, they'll have a chance to win a game or two. So, Beaverman 1 band. You mean you're starting a band? I believe in you. Thoughts on AB? I try not to have any more. He pissed away money and pissed away opportunities. Because really no one else to blame but himself. And I don't pay attention to him on social media because I have everything else better to do in my life. Hello, Brazil. What's going on? How we doing? Why did I start supporting the Packers? Because when I was 7 years old, they beat the Cowboys, and I was a fan ever since because my dad's a diehard Cowboys fan. Eli Manning's last season? I think so. Mayfield or Trubisky? I guess Mayfield. He has more potential. You know it, KTA. So, all right, gang. I'm going to, what's going on from Spain? I'm going to head out. I'm going to, hold on. Proud Patriot $2 donation. Can we please stop with AB? Yes. Perfection. That's a perfect way to end. I'm going to put out some clips from the Panthers fan interview because people were asking me to do that again. I didn't know if you wanted me to, so Vitaly all day, definitely. So I'll be doing that this evening, so that will be good. And yeah, I will see you on Sunday, of course, my beautiful, beautiful people. We'll be streaming the Packers game, and then we'll be streaming the Sunday night game as well. But thank you so much for watching, you beautiful sons of guns. Have a fantastic weekend. If you have a 3-day weekend, enjoy your 3-day weekend. Oh, we got a bye week the following week. Yes! We can't lose. I love it. I love it. All right, gang. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Tom Grossi, and as always, go Pack, go, baby.